Hi everyone. I am home from another flying lesson, and it always brings me such excitement and such joy, such inspiration and fulfillment, and also such gratitude for all of you that have been following my path going down this journey. As many of you know, I have played mom to 2 kids that have had a relentless number of surgeries. So the financial resources have not always been available because they have always been dedicated to my children's health. And really, even since they've been well, have been really dedicated to allowing the kids to come from a positive space to be able to chase their dreams. So for my daughter and showing quarter horses and being at world shows, it gobbles up a good deal of money. But also to support our son and show cattle from time to time. It's fun, I guess, as mom to finally have the financial resources to be able to support my own dreams and goals, and really to be able to inspire them as they watch me complete this process as well. And in addition, it's also been fun to have the mental clarity to be able to focus during flight, obviously, and during lessons, ground schooling at home. But more than that, to even be able to have the time to schedule several hour lessons 2 or 3 times a week, to be able to complete this process, to be able to solo and get my certification. As I've gone down this path and had discussions with the kids prior to each lesson and discussions with my husband and flight instructor, it so emulates just life in general. In fact, my daughter asked this morning if we had heat in the airplane, and I said, honestly, I don't even know. And that sounds really bad, but you get in this place that you get so excited and so focused on what you're doing that the rest just doesn't really even matter. It would be easy living in an Ohio winter to be like, oh, it's 20 degrees, that's cold, and whatever, my hands are cold, my feet are cold, or whatever. But it wasn't until after an hour-and-a-half long flight that I finally realized, nope, no heat. Also, my flight instructor shared something today about transitions and how once we get the airplane up to altitude and in all the settings where it needs to be, it will fare fairly easily, sort of on autopilot per se, but it's the transitions that can be tough. It's the maneuvers, the turning, the takeoffs, which I did my very first takeoff today all by myself, and that was a rush. So I definitely know that I'm on the right path, but I also at times got a little bit nervous and felt a little bit overwhelmed, and all I really could think of was just to trust the process and settle in and enjoy it because I'm having so much fun. And once I mentally said to myself to kind of settle down and just to have a great time, everything falls into place. So I can't help but to think of how much everything we're dealing with learning to fly is also such a correlation to everyday life. So a little tidbit, settle in, enjoy the transition, don't lean on the excuses if it's cold or hard or whatever, and have a blast.